Hey everyone, I want to go over and do a quick video on this new RSI Arrastra. This is the new RSI mining ship. It's supposed to be a large ship and it looks to be the size of the RSI Galaxy. Obviously at the moment, this isn't an official release of the ship. My guess this is the 3D rendering of the hologram that we usually see during IAE. So with that said, I want to go over some features that stood out to me. So when looking at the ship, I mean, the design looks very almost like the Pioneer, um, kind of mixed with the RSI Galaxy. And you see a lot of design cues from RSI, which I think is great. It looks really awesome. Uh, One of the things that stood out to me was these two arms in the front. I assume that this is where the mining arms are going to be, maybe on both sides. And on the description, it mentions that you would be able to safely remotely control the mining arms. So my guess is in this little window area that you see in the front is where the operators will be sitting and operating the mining arms. Maybe some tractor beams as well, who knows? But this is where it looks like a lot of the operation is going to take place, towards the front between these two arm areas. Then from there we see that the bridge is on the top, kind of or very similar to the RSI Galaxy. So I'm guessing there's a lot of design elements that was probably carried over from the RSI Galaxy to this ship. And you could see that there with the bridge. There were some other design cues that I've noticed when you look at the side of the ship here, where you see these VTOL engines below here on the side. They look very similar to the ones on the RSI Constellation series. So, but I'm curious to see those in the front and not see the same ones on the back. So it's kind of a, maybe they're just missing at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see. The rear engines look very similar to the ones that you kind of see on the Perseus, or not Perseus, the Polaris, and also the Bengal have a very similar design cues there. You can see it has two side turrets and a rear turret. I don't see any other turrets around there. So it's obviously has some defense capabilities like most ships do. The other thing that I've noticed, which I find very interesting, is that if you look here towards the top area, it almost seems like these are maybe 8 SEU cargo boxes. I'm just kind of guessing on the size there, but these definitely look like cargo boxes. Obviously, we'll know more once more information is released, but it looks like these are conveniently put here on these like top, almost like a top rack, and then you have the same type of design towards the bottom sides here. So I'm guessing this is to conveniently transfer the cargo from the mining ship to maybe another ship that delivers them, right? So making the process much easier. So you know, do the mining up front, it gets brought into some refining area within the ship, and then maybe outputs the cargo in these racks are ready for you as refined material. Then that would make it almost very streamlined in the sense of passing cargo, mined cargo that has been already refined and ready to be exported or sold to major cities. So that looks like a really interesting characteristic of this ship. My guess is that this ship is going to cost somewhere in the realm of the Aegis Reclaimer. It looks about the same size. It's going to have a very similar features in their perspective fields of work, right? So the Reclaimer with salvage will probably have very similar capabilities once that's kind of redone. But yeah, this RSI Arrastra ship looks very cool. I'm anxious to learn more about it during IAE. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, this is the first look of the RSI Arrastra. I would say it's probably gonna be a minimum of 6-man crew. Again, we'll just have to wait and see. So I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek for this new RSI ship, and thanks for watching.